Hello, 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 everybody. Oh my God. Uh-oh. Okay. I am live, I think. Okay, perfect. Oh my God, this is so complicated. I think I am live. Thank you. Hi, everybody. Oh my God, I already have people joining here. Oh, this is so nice. Okay, so what am I doing live on Instagram right now? At this time, I decided to work on my accent. And one of the things that helps you working with this accent is reading books loud, like very loud, like making sure you say the words. So what I'm trying to do is to stream it, just like that I will have content at the same time. So the book I am reading right now, it's a very good book. And there will be a lot of swear words. So if you don't like swear words, go. You're not going to be happy. So, okay, you have it here. The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. That's the name of the book. Oh my God. And I have to tell you something. I will make a lot of English mistakes. Feel free to leave me a comment. Help me with my accent. Let's do it together. At the end of the year, I want people to think that I am American. So like that, I won't have to pay for any dialect coach every time that I have an audition. It is expensive. It's crazy. I cannot do it anymore. And I don't have that kind of money. So help me with my English. Okay, let's do this. So again, the book is The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck by Marc Manson. So, I'm gonna start reading it. I'm gonna repeat again and again. Some people are making fun of me in this room right now, but it's okay because I love it. Okay, let's start. Again, the subtle art of not giving a fuck. I wish I was like that. I really wish that I was able to not giving a fuck, but no. I was about to say something very naughty. I want to say I give a fuck too much, not I fuck too much. No, I give a fuck too much. That's the better way of saying it. Hey, okay. Anthony, I see you, my love. I know you here. Hello, Anthony. Isaac, allô, comment ça va? J'espère que tu vas bien. Okay, let me wave back. Okay. So, chapter 1 of the book of The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck by Marc Manson. Okay, so like I said, if I make a mistake in my English, correct me. Go ahead, give me tricks. Let's do it together. Help me with my English. I know you can. Okay, let's do this. Chapter 1. Don't try. Don't judge me on my reading. Because if I was reading in French, it would be perfect. But in English, I make mistakes. And another thing I have to tell you is I decided to do it today because I am seriously tired. Like you have no idea. And when I am tired, I lose my English. It's like the only thing I think about is French. I speak French, I think French, I walk like a French, I speak like a French, So the English is not on my heart anymore. So that's why, if you want to help me, go ahead. So chapter 1, don't try. Charles Bukowski was an alcoholic, a womanizer, a chronic gambler, a loot. Loot? What does that mean? Okay. Charles Bukowski was an alcoholic, a womanizer, a chronic gambler, a loot, a cheapskate, a deadbeat, and on his worst days, a poet. He's probably the last person on earth you will ever look for life advice or expect to see in any sort of self-help book. Which is why he's the perfect place, which is why he is, oh my God, H. H is the worst thing that can happen to French people. When we speak in French, we do not pronounce H. So it's always a problem for me, especially like days like today, when I am When I will say something with an H, I will not pronounce it, and I will look so silly because people will be like, what's wrong with this woman with no H? Okay, let's do it again. So, which is why he's the perfect place to start. Bukowski wanted to be a writer, but for decades, his work was rejected by almost every magazine, newspaper, journal, agent, and publisher he submitted to. His work was horrible, they said, crude, disgusting, depraved, and as the stack of rejection slip piled up, the weight of his failure pushed him deep into an alcohol-fueled depression that will follow him for most of his life. This is really hard. Like trying to speak in English when you're very tired. It's always interesting. Interesting. Okay, let's keep going. Bukowski had a day job as a letter filler at the post office. He got paid shit money and spent most of his booze and spent most of it on booze. Okay, keep laughing. Okay, he gambled away the rest of, oh God, he gambled, you know, when we speak French, we do not pronounce the letter at the end, so I said it gambled, but I guess I should say it gambled. Leave me a comment, please help me there. He gambled away the rest at the racetrack. At night, he will drink alone and sometimes hammer out poetry on his beat-up old typewriter. Often, he'd wake up on the floor, having passed out the night before. Oh my God. Okay. So it's passed with a D at the end. Help me there. Help me if you can. I need help. Passed out the night before. 30 years went by like this. Most of it a meaningless blur of alcohol, drugs, gambling, and prostitutes. Then, when Bukowski was 50, after a lifetime of failure and self-loathing, an editor at a small independent publishing house took a strange interest in him. The editor couldn't offer Bukowski much money or much promise of sales, but he had a weird affection for the drunk loser. So he decided to take a chance on him. It was the first real shot Bukowski had ever gotten. And he realized, probably the only one he will ever get. Bukowski wrote back to the editor, I have one of two choices. Stay in the post office and go crazy, or stay out here and play at writer and star. I decided to star. Okay. Let's say it again. I'm pretty sure it was not well said. For the people who just joined, I am practicing my English by reading a book, The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. Okay, let's keep going. So where was I? I'm lost. I'm lost as usual. I am lost. Again, the book is The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. Okay. Okay. So, I have one of two choices. Stay in the post office and go crazy, or stay out here and play at writer and star. I decided to start. Upon signing the contract, Bukowski wrote his first novel in 3 weeks. You remember? If you see I'm making an English mistake, leave me a comment. Don't leave me hanging like that. I know I'm making a lot of English mistakes. Why don't I know there's people listening right now. Leave me a comment. Tell me. Okay, where was I? Upon signing the contract, Bukowski wrote his first novel in 3 weeks. It was called simply Post Office. And the dedication he wrote, dedicated to nobody. Bukowski will make it as a novelist and a poet. He will go on and publish 6 novels and hundreds of poems, selling over 2 million copies of his book. His popularity defied everyone's expectation, practically his own. Stories like Bukowski are the bread and butter of our uh, cultural narrative. Okay, let me tell you something. When there is a word that you can write the same way in French and in English, I cannot pronounce it because my brain goes back to French, like narrative. We write it the same way in French, so it's narrative in French. So that's why I'm confused. And on purpose, I'm like, you know what? Let's go crazy. Let's do my first live reading, practicing my English, where where I am very tired and where I know I will make a lot of mistakes. Okay, let's keep going. Blah 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 blah. Where was I? Where was I? Where was I? Where was I? I am lost. I don't know where I am. Okay, because his life embodies embodies the American dream. A man fights for what he wants, never give up, and eventually achieve his wildest dreams. It's practically a movie waiting to happen. H. Oh God, I hate H. Happen. Happen. I say that. Okay. We all look at stories like Bukowski's and say, see, he never gave up. He never stopped trying. He always believed in himself. He persisted. Persisted. Oh my God, this word is hard. He persisted against all odds and made something of himself. It is then strange that on Bukowski's tombstone, the epitaph reads, "Don't try." It's deep. It is very, very, very deep. Don't try. See, despite the book sales and the fame, Bukowski was a loser. He knew it. And his success stemmed not from some determination to be a winner, but from the fact that he knew he was a loser, accepted it, and then wrote honestly about it. He never tried to be anything other than what he was. The Genius and Bukowski book was not an overcoming unbelievable odds. What's happening here? Unbelievable odds. What was I? Or developing himself into shining
We got to
literally
go
light.
to a commercial. Gotta go to a
Okay,
commercial.
I have to stop momentarily. I will come back. Bye. Okay, I don't know how to stop this thing. So, you can laugh at me. Okay, how do I stop this live video? Oh, okay. I'm working on it. Okay, here we go. Bye. I'm coming back though.